Oh yeah, that's right.
Any tongue that rises against him will be condemned according to the...
So that right there is what they call Christian witchcraft. And yes, for those wondering, there are witches out there who consider themselves Christian witches who use the Bible in spell work and rituals. Before I address the idea how these witches use Bible verses for their own spells, I need to talk about this because so many people commented in that video I made yesterday. Oh, this is Isaiah 54:17. This isn't a curse. Well, who is Isaiah 54 written to? Oh yeah, that's right. Isaiah 54 is written to and about Israel during the millennial kingdom. You cannot just take any verse you want out of the Bible and apply it to yourself. This context here about no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment shall be condemned is about the millennial kingdom, and any nation or tongue that rises against Israel during the millennial kingdom shall be condemned. You cannot take this and apply it however you want. That is not how God's word is designed to be used. But do you want to know who does use the Bible this way? Witches use the Bible in this manner, as we can see how to use the Bible in spell work and rituals. Now, for those who do not know, witches use all different sorts of spell books and whatnot for their spells and their incantations, but we can see here, but one of the overlooked resources, especially for those looking into or to reconnect with folk culture of their ancestors, is none other than the Bible itself. Within it are many different sections that can be used to focus one's magic. And get this, and has been done over the centuries by Christian cunning folk and other magicians. As a Christian witch goes about learning more of their heritage and ancestral practices, however, it's good to know the basics of using the Bible in witchcraft. And as we can see here, these individuals believe that they can use the Bible in spell work for quick casting. Once you've gotten your divination out of the way, the first thing you'll hear anyone tell you about how you can use the Bible in spell work is that the Psalms are insanely overpowered. And get this right here, she's talking about Psalm 109 and talking about how the speaker asks God to incite some serious punishment on whoever did something wrong. She goes on to talk about how it's awfully brutal for a counter curse, I will say, but it's an example of magic you can use through the Bible, especially if you're looking for quick pre-written incantations or spells that hit the mark. All in all, like any other magic, what matters with using the Bible in spell work is how creative you are in applying it. And we can see right here what these individuals believe, that the Bible is super powerful as a magical focusing tool and ritual item. And get this down here, whatever your intention is, I can almost guarantee you can find a verse to match it. Just like this woman right here was able to find Isaiah 54:17 and able to apply it to her spell casting. Again, you can do your own research on this, but witches use the Bible, okay? Biblical Psalms used in witchcraft. The tradition of praying the Psalms for magical, mythical, and social reasons is an old Jewish custom. Additionally, Jewish folk magicians and those who are in the Kabbalah have over the centuries developed a method of working with the Psalms. In prescriptive rites such as the consecration of talismans, and as an adjunct to spell casting for various conditions. I wonder if it's just a coincidence that the daughter of Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, was caught wearing a Kabbalah red threaded bracelet. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Not to mention this whole situation right here. Now, I have made multiple videos talking about the occult and how I believe, my own personal opinion, that these individuals on the world stage are part of the mystery religions with their Masonic theater. So on this video, I'm not going to do a deep dive on that. I just want to point out to you guys how there are witches who use the Bible for their spell casting. So when we saw twice now with the Girls Gone Bible, which I'm trying not to cast any judgment, but why would you use that as your name, which we all know that comes from a adult film content series right back in, I think, the early 2000s. Girls Gone Bible, really? Okay, leave that aside. And then you have Paula White Kane, both of them praying the same exact verse out of context. Isaiah 54, once again, it's about Israel. Donald Trump is not Israel. What are you doing? It is spell casting. It is casting a curse, taking the Bible out of context, which witches do. Now, they may not know what they are doing. I can give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the core, what they are doing is casting a curse using the Bible out of context. So we as Bible-believing Christians who read the Bible in context and we submit to God, understand that we are forbidden to cast spells, use divinations, and to have witchcraft as a practice. And we need to be on guard of individuals who masquerade as Christians, acting like they are Christians because they use the Bible, but deep down, they are actually wolves in sheep clothing. And anybody with an ounce of discernment should be concerned about these individuals who are masquerading as Christians, casting a curse over people who speak in judgment against Donald Trump as if Donald Trump is God, as if he is sinless. You cannot speak judgment against him. Ooh, if you critique him, you shall be condemned. Please wake up and smell the roses. What's going on right now, guys, I'm going to continue to speak on this because I'm so convicted right now because the church at large is completely deceived under the seductress of Revelation chapter 17. The woman who comes in, who makes the inhabitants of the world commit fornication, spiritual idolatry. That's going on right now. So many pastors have fallen. Whether they are deceived or they are deceiving, it doesn't matter. They are drinking the Kool-Aid. They have partaken or taken part with the woman, the seductress of Revelation chapter 17. And the irony of placing the heretic Paula White Cain as the pastor of the faith ministry should open everybody's eyes to what's going on, to the spirit that is behind this administration, this false religion. They are masquerading as Christians, guys. Please wake up. I'm witnessing pastors like Jack Hibbs, other big name pastors who are falling for this deception. Wake up. We realized during the end times there would be a great falling away, but there would be spirituality. There would be false religion. They're going to unite the world religions. That is why you're witnessing this religion being reborn. Trump talks about bringing religion back. He is not talking about biblical Christianity. He is talking about this false religion. Please wake up. Please keep your eyes focused upon the Lord. Read James 4:4. Adulterers and adulteresses, don't you realize that friendship with the world makes you an enemy of God? 1 John 2:15. Do not love the world nor the things in the world. The love of the Father is not found in the world. What's going on in the world right now? Religion is on the rise because it's false religion, guys. It's not biblical Christianity. Please focus your eyes upon the Lord. I'm trying to speak sternly here because this is serious. And pastors who are leading their flock are leading them off the cliff, completely drinking the Kool-Aid. And I'm trying my best to expose what's going on right now with humility because it's tough out here, okay? The deception is crazy. The propaganda is everywhere. But I do know from the bottom of my heart that something is not right in this world and there is a great deception, and who is being deceived? It's clearly not the left right now. They're already gone, all right? They're already off the cliff. Who needed to be taken off the cliff? The Christian church. So with that, guys, keep your eyes on the Lord. I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.